Hi beautiful ones, welcome to the current energy reading for divine lovers, for twin flames, for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, for the hero and the heroine of this story. I will be referring to them a lot, most likely as he or she. So that's who I'm talking about. And of course, take on board whichever one you identify with. It could also represent the masculine or the feminine side within you, whichever is opposite, because we all have the yin and the yang. We're all trying to get it in balance. That's why we're here, isn't it, kids? Also, if you're watching this video but have no idea what I was just talking about, keep watching, because I feel if you're drawn to watch this, there will most likely be a message for you. So I hope you do find something that resonates. And also today, I know I've been saying it for ages, haven't quite got around to it, but I will be doing an extended video which concentrates on the sacred sexual side of the dynamic, and I have done those, but what I mean is that it will finally be going up on the sites Buy Me a Coffee at last. Fingers crossed that it works, because technology is not my strong point. But I'm looking forward to that. And how's everyone been going? It's been interesting since I've started doing these videos again and doing these readings. I found that they've definitely been kind of flowing, the energy's definitely been flowing in together. It is definitely playing out like a story. I just noticed the difference in that to when I was doing it the beginning of, when was it? Yeah, it must have been 2020, this time last year, I guess. And also the response I've had from my beloved divine masculine in dream space has been pretty yeah, he's almost been like answering and confirming yeah, basically what I've been tuning into and discussing with you guys in regards to the energies. Pretty much, yeah, I think on the night I've done the recordings, or quite close to, so that's been really interesting and curious to see what may turn up after this one. But I think that's all I have to report. Thought you might like to know a little bit about my personal experiences there. So let's get on to the oracle. So I felt we needed a romance angel oracle to start with. So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. This feels like something. It feels like a very transitional. What's the word? Energy. It feels like the past few days, and it just could be moving into the coming week. But I don't really feel. I don't really feel that this is like for the whole coming week. It's like the link. Because I definitely feel that things became a bit unsettled again, a bit ungrounded. I think a kind of few old fears came up, but that's often what happens when you heal and clear. You almost feel even more vulnerable than when you did, kind of when you started. Tends to be how I feel. And also to heal, things do need to come up to the surface, like you need to face them. Yeah, just a few kind of weird thoughts, like old thinking patterns, old frames of mind, these kind of things. And I was a bit like, well, where did that come from? thought this was supposed to be a good week. But it's always a fun ride, isn't it? It's always don't know, is it a roller coaster or is it the haunted house? Because sometimes yeah, but it's felt a bit haunted house this week, isn't it? I don't feel I need to say much more about that one. See if whatever comes out. I'm just the vessel. I just try to whatever. So who which energy wants to come forward? I feel like it's the Divine Masculine. Okay, so this is the 5 of Arrows, or Swords of Frustration. And I was a bit surprised when I kind of saw this after the beautiful card for the Divine Masculine last week, the Sun. But very quickly, I'm kind of not too surprised. If he experienced, as we tuned into, a resurrection, an awakening, epiphany, yeah, it's this very, he's become very ungrounded and just not quite sure. It's just like not quite sure where to go or what to do. There's a feeling of just this opposition. It's like butting heads with someone. Really wanting to be on his own but not being able to. I'll just show the Divine Feminine card just to kind of illustrate my point. So this is the card for the Divine Feminine. 8 of Bows, Hearthfire. Yeah, she's fire again. And here she is surrounded by her tribe, by people that she's I feel it's the invitation that she's invited, that she's chosen. People or energies, but often they're kind of the same thing. I do have a feeling it's a combination. It's a combination of people, energies, and ideas. And this is quite a happy state for her, and interesting because definitely last week it was I felt it was coming to the end of her kind of solo journey, especially anything creative or in fact sexual. Yeah, it can be sexual as well. It was coming to the end of all the frustrating solo kind of aspects of that, and it was about her connecting with others. So Divine Masculine wants to put it this way. He wants to join this little group here, but he wants to dive straight in. It's just not he just doesn't quite know how to it's like this could almost also be like a horse energy, like he doesn't quite know how to jump over the gate. But if he does jump right in, it's almost like he's gonna land straight on that fire. And but it's kind of that feeling that he doesn't care. It's almost like he wants to throw all caution or safety to the wind. And I feel that these are energies around him. They could also represent people and ideas. But he doesn't want, he wants to escape this. He's surrounded by, it could literally be people that he's suddenly woken up to and going, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I need to get away from this. They're not they're working against me, not for me. And he doesn't understand why he can see all this but they can't. It's like if he's awoken and those around him haven't. There's a lot of frustration. Is why can't they? Why don't they know what I know? It's kind of so obvious. Why can't they all just fuck off? There's that. It's a real. Yeah, it's almost like who was it? Marlene Dietrich Diva backstage slamming the door. It does feel a bit over dramatic, I must admit. That's quite interesting. It's either like over dramatic or it's quite childlike, kind of tantrum. But it's like you can't really blame him. It's like he just doesn't, because he doesn't have this support network that a lot of us feminines are quite lucky to have had, especially with our spiritual journey, being able to reach out and talk to others about our experiences. I just have the he knows, it's like he knows so much about what's going on with this feminine. That's really interesting. So there may be some divine masculines who have been kind of aware of these. Yeah, I do kind of feel it's like a kind of a support network. So it could be a group like on Facebook, could even be, yeah, like the videos on, on YouTube, these sorts of things. Okay. I'm not sure who this character is at the moment. But I just got there's some, aside from that, can also be some jealousy. Okay, because we see here, this is the divine feminine. Let's literally look at the picture. She's surrounded by all these guys. And he's like, yeah, that could be another reason. I think also in the videos leading up to this, it was that the divine feminine was attracting suitors, wasn't it? That was definitely one. And so there may not it may not necessarily be a bad thing. It just could be him tuning into that there are other high vibrational masculines around her, and it's like, yeah, is he gonna let this continue, or is he gonna dive straight in there and declare his love, his intentions? It doesn't necessarily. It just makes me want to laugh. This guy, the masculine, is just. It's just not necessarily a bad thing. That's what I just want to say. It's like, it's not. This isn't like a negative kind of energy or reading, or the masculine's not. It's not. He's not gonna do anything stupid. Because there is almost this suspended animation as well. That's what I'm getting from this. Like he wants to just he does, like, I feel that there is movement, like he does want to move forward, and that could be in a physical way towards his feminine. But I feel it's more that he needs to change his mindset about how to do it, how to approach. It's almost like if he comes through in this way, it could almost be a bit okay, it could be a bit comical, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I just feel it might be a bit more frightening. Not scare her off, but it could put her off a bit. Just the kind of contrast with these energies at the moment, with these masculines here. I don't know, actually this could be one friend. Okay. The Divine Masculine at least has one person he can kind of open up to here. It may not necessarily be literally spiritual twin flame things, but I feel it's, actually I feel this is like a voice of reason, like a very grounded, down to earth friend, and he could be trying to kind of talk some sense into him, or trying to offer more, yeah, more kind of sensible ideas where there's a plan and a way to kind of see it through. And he's just not having it at the moment. It's so anything else on the Divine Masculine at the moment? I just feel we got so much last week, didn't we? That was a really, really beautiful card. But the Divine Masculine, he's just still working out. It's like he's still looking through the manual. Oh, but men don't look at manuals, do they? They don't read them. So that that explains it. He's just trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure it out without the manual, without the instructions. Yeah, absolutely not listening to anyone. So I'll just put this one down. There may be a masculine who's also Capricorn, could be quite significant, or an air sign as well. Are we in the... Yeah, we're kind of in that period at the moment, aren't we? We're moving on. Are we moving into Aquarius, or have we just done that Capricorn to Aquarius? I'm not sure. Anyway, that feels significant. So it could be, yeah, significant to this time of year as well. I'm just going to pop that one down, and the divine feminine. What is this? Is this something very interesting? Again, it's something quite new that I'm trying to tune into here. Yeah, she's really taking on board her creativity. That I mean, it kind of seems like it's really obvious what it is, but sometimes the obvious, this could be like a group, like a band or something. Maybe it could be a bit of a heavy metal one there with the character. Again, that kind of the rock and roll energy of last week is is coming through. These feel like musical instruments to me. And these, it's quite equal, the energies, but I feel that they want to put her on the stage at the front as like the lead woman. It's collaborating. It's being, it's being at ease with, also with other masculine energies, or her own masculine energy, and allowing an intimacy, on that high vibrational level. You know, the creative, telepathic. Say you like, writing songs with someone, and you're kind of both tuning into the same thing, and then creating, creating a song, from that. Like, I'm just trying to explain it. Like, it sounds, sorry, when I'm saying it, it sounds like something, oh, that's really simple, but I'm just trying to get across like how important this is. But the more I've been, I mean, it could be collaborating with other masculine energies, and it may be that now that is okay to do that. Perhaps there's something divine masculine that she wasn't comfortable. It could be with, I mean, it could be with her divine masculine. I mean, this, I think also does represent the divine masculine. Perhaps he can see himself in this picture. Perhaps he has had a vision of the future, and this is what he sees. And he's like, no, I just want to be part of that right now. She will always hold the space for him. You know, she's a lead woman, he's a lead woman, he's a lead man. She's a front woman, he's the front man. But it may be until that time where he can take his place here, she needs to collaborate with these other, doesn't have to be masculine energies either. Now, I hope I'm not confusing you. It could be a boy band, it could be a girl band, or it could be a mixture. But it's definitely about allowing masculine energy in. That's just something vital to this. That's like a key ingredient. So yeah, it could be a girl group. But yeah, it is very intimate, creating art with people, especially music. Singing in front of other people, you're really revealing a part of your soul. Writing a song with someone, that's quite a special exchange. And then creating that, and it's like, that's half of you and half of me. It's almost like, it's almost like a child in a way, if it's like one or more collaborators. And that is the energy here. It's divine feminine is allowing herself to be intimate and connect with others. And as I said, like, it's high vibrational. It's those that have her best interests at heart. It's her tribe. And I will end it there. I hope you found something in that reading, and I will do the extended now, and I hope you can join me for that one. But if not, until next time, take care, stay wild, stay wildflower child, and catch you later. Bye bye.